Good morning. Happy Friday. We are doing cardio on the front end, compound strength, and abs in that order today. So you don't need anything for the first part. We'll just do body weight cardio, and then you can grab your weights for part two. Reading my affirmation of the day. It's a good one. Don't seek, don't search, don't ask, don't knock, don't demand. Relax. If you relax, it comes. If you relax, it is there. If you relax, you start vibrating with it. I love that. I'll let it sit for a minute. One of the hardest but most important lessons I've learned, and this is not me, this is the card, both for myself and my business, is that sometimes I just need to sit back, relax, and trust the process. Well, that is true for me. Have faith that things will happen exactly as they're supposed to, and more often than not, they will. Okay, that is true for a lot of us. I am learning to relax and to trust the process. That's the little go-to affirmation. So trust the process. I believe that's the mantra of the Philadelphia 76ers because it's all over on t-shirts here. So I like it. All right, I'm going to turn the music on. New playlist today. I just made it at probably 10 minutes ago. Nothing like the last minute. I always have to have that last minute surge. All right. We're going to get nice and warm. We're going to roll those shoulders back and then a big arm circle. Nice and slow. Two more just like that. You can turn your fitness tracker on to HIIT training. Good. Take a deep breath up. Exhale, pull the arms down and open the chest. And I really want you to open the chest, contract your abdominals, do it again at your own pace. Every time you inhale up, you're taking in all positivity. Every time you exhale, you're letting go of any tension or stress. This is your time. This is your life. Last one. Good. And we're going to bring that right arm in front. And we're going to squat with it. And then we're going to arm circle. Good. I did this yesterday. It just popped into my head and I really like it. So it's part of our new warm-up mobility. So gentle press in. Last one. We're going to go right to the other side. So gentle stretch. Open. You can open up nice and slow. Usually what I see in class is this. So we don't want to do that. Not that you guys are doing that. We want really some nice length. Take your time with it. Let's do one more. I heard a little crack there. Good. And then we're going to open up the chest and tap it out. Hair in my eye. Oh, keep going. You should have those hands behind you. There it is. And now twist with it. We're starting off with cardio, so I want to get you nice and warm. And reach your single arm in front. So I was saying before I turned on the record button, that I was watching the Billy Joel documentary on HBO, Reach It Up. So I had to put a little Billy Joel on here. Both arms take it up. Add a side leg lift. Up, up. Add a little squat. Good. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. We squat in 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take it up. So I want your chest open. You're reaching towards the floor. Good. Come up on your toes when you reach those arms up and keep tall. So keep lifted, but you don't want to lean back when you bring your arms up. Good. 2 more. Keep it going, but tap opposite fingertip to toe. So you're just getting a little twist. You can still come up on those toes or not. Everything's quick here because we want to get that heart rate up. My heart rate's up already. 2 more. Last one. March it out. Good. Take a deep breath up. Let it out. 1 more. We're going to step out right and left. I'm gonna bring that elbow towards my knee. So the inside leg is straight. These are quick. Good. This song reminds me when I moved into my second apartment in my 20s. And it was my solo apartment, my first solo apartment by myself. And I remember moving and blasting this song. 2 more. Take a deep breath up. Good. Exhale. 1 more time. And we are ready to go. Grab a drink. I always give you guys too much information. But during the workout, remember your affirmation. Trust the process. You know, you might not be feeling the best today, but you're gonna do your best, okay? Meet yourself kind of where you are today. All right, the first one, 30 seconds, squat to squat jump. If you don't wanna jump, you're gonna come to the toes. So you're gonna do 1 squat jump, 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Now it's the first one out of the gate. So you can take your time with it. 20 seconds to go. You're only gonna get 10 seconds recovery. Squat to squat jump. So I'm coming up. I'm not rushing it. With every squat, I want you to go down further. Last one. 10 seconds of recovery. We're gonna do it again. I'm gonna maybe use my arms a little more. Enjoy the crazy train. If you're doing this in July, Ozzy Osbourne sadly just died. Here we go. So I'm trying to do a little homage. I want you to still do 1 squat. I don't want you to just go into squat jumps. I want you to really get low and come all the way up. I'm just adding arms this time to my squat jump. Trying to reach the floor, sit into those heels. Super tight from yesterday. Last one, 10 seconds. Whew, skaters, trying to keep it easy. You know what a skater is. Ready? You're gonna go far here. Here, go. Find your pace. And use your inner and outer thighs. Sometimes when I see skaters, we're cutting it way too short. You're using your inner and outer thigh. You don't have to jump it. You can tap. Like, just think about it as a big step touch. Find a pace. You can stick with it. Come on. 4, 3, and rest. Whew. 10 seconds of rest, we're doing it again. Think about how you can make it better. If you want to go slower and tap the floor, that's what I'm going to do. Ready? Go. It's also a nice height if you put a dumbbell in front of your foot. You just have to be careful not to hit it with your foot. But you're still getting that inner and outer thigh, that lateral movement. Come on. So I'm pausing, but it's a little harder. More muscles involved, bigger heart rate. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Lunge jumps. All right, I'm gonna jump in the middle, lunge back, jump in the middle, lunge back. Alternate it. So it's jump, jump. And I'm gonna tap the floor. You can tap, or you can keep your head up, okay? And give it a little jump there. And do a more traditional lunge. Keep going. I'm gonna turn my fan on. I like the tap down. It gets the glutes a little more. Come on, you're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Remember, feet are on that railroad track on the lunge. It doesn't have to be big, especially if you're tapping down, but you can take those feet pretty far apart if you like. Ready? Here we go. I'm adding arms this time. You don't have to jump it. You can just, you're still gonna get your heart rate up, right? Listen to your body today. Straight back. Woo. Come on, challenge yourself. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. I'm gonna get weights for my hands. It's 4 mountain climbers and a burpee. Whew. All right, bring it down. 4 climbers. We're gonna jump it in. Stand or jump, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm having my hands on dumbbells just to keep my wrists neutral. You can have your hands on a bench also. That will make it easier. Or the side of a riser. Whew. Make sure you jump in and the feet land. There's your squat jump right there. Or squat to stand. Last one. All right, 10 seconds, we do it again. Oh, I feel like this is a homage to the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. You can tell I watch a lot of reality TV. Ready? Go. So you can bring it in with the knees on that mountain climber. That's what I meant to say. You can also do wide climbers, and you can go jump 2, 3, 4 in. Okay, I'll show that one again. So you're here. Just keep your hands under your shoulders. Last one. Time. Whew. All right. Whew. Football run. Squat, reach, squat. Touching the floor required, or as close as you can get. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. You can jump that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, reach, squat. So you can come up on the toes or jump. Okay, but I want you to get low. Okay, we're not just touching the floor like that. Good. Work on your fast twitch muscle fibers. Come on. Chest up if you can on that squat. Last one. Time. Keep moving. Whew. You're getting no break here, just 10 seconds. It's quick. Ready? Here we go. Up on your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. I like it with the jump. Now, you can jump into that if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, jump, down. So the first one can be lower impact. The second one can be high, or you can stay low or high the whole time. Nice straight back. Whew. You can even move with it. Move it up. Last one. Make it your own. Whew. All right. We have another burpee. Whew. 2 squat jacks, 1 burpee. All right, so I'll start with the burpee. I'll show you while you recover. Down in, down, down. When my feet are wide, I jump out. They stay wide for the 2 squat jacks, okay? Ready? So feet wide, I'm gonna burpee out and in. Squat. 1, 2. On that second one, you stay down. 1, 2. 1, 2. You feeling those inner thighs? I hope so. You can also tap it in, you know that. 1 more. Come on. Finish with the burpee. We're gonna do that one again. So remember, if you don't want to squat jump, tap it in. Still working inner thigh. Ooh, I'm glad we're getting this done. Ready? Ooh. Start with the burpee. Assess your burpee. Make sure when you jump in, you land in the heels and stand up. It's a squat, right? Come on, make it quicker. What can you do better this time? Come on, we're just keeping it facing one way. All you have to do is think about jumping in those feet or stepping in. Whew. Come on. Last one. Time. Whew. All right. 2 more moves. All right, I love this one. We're gonna jump forward and back, hands here. Or V-step, slam, slam, okay? If you don't want a V-step, you can jump, but your hands are at your chest for the forward back, overhead for the slam. You don't have to jump it. You can come to your toes. I like that better anyway. Or V-step alternate to get forward and back. Hands together like you're holding a weight. Here we go. I like my hands together. Believe me, I've tried this one, and this is the best. Hands together the whole time. Hands together on the jump, yes. You can also be here, low impact. I did it with a client. Her heart rate was through the roof. You just go quick with that V-step. Last one. Whew. Time. What can you do better? That might be a new move for some of you. Stop, stop. If you're not getting it in 30 seconds, then do it faster or harder. Ready? Here we go. Forward, back, jump, jump. Make your movements bigger. Get your arms over your head. Here's the low. I'm quick. Move quickly. Come on. It's a lot of core if you're jumping forward and back. Legs move at the same time. Last one. Woo. Time. Stop. Woo. All right. Woo. Next one, last move. We're gonna big step touch, big jump, or to the toes. Lateral movement, big step touch. All right, ready? And go. So this is one you can work on your timing. How long are you hanging out in that squat? Not much, but both heels are down. Both heels are down right there. I'm gonna show from the side. You can come up on the toes and you go right back down. Use your arms. Come on. Get your arms up over your head. Come on. Don't half you know what it. And time. So if you can't go up, go out with your arms. Okay, that'll drive that heart rate up. One more time. Get in that little semi-squat. Oh, last one, come on. So here would be your option. If you can't go overhead, you're still gonna get that core. But if you're here, I want you here. Reach or out in front. Come on. We are not delicate at all. Come on. We're strong. Use your shoulders here. Or boom, push it out. Big step, bigger, bigger. Last one. March. Yeah? Do we have the good endorphins? Remember, trust the process. Walk around. You should not be able to drink water right now. Probably. Your heart rate's probably too high, but I do want you to take a drink of water when that heart rate recovers a bit. I said that in class this week, and a lady was like this, mid-drinking. And I'm like, well, if your heart rate's down, yeah, but if I took a drink about 20 seconds ago, I would choke. Let that heart rate come down. All right. I'm just thinking, I didn't really intend to do it, but Rick Ocasek died too of the cars. Oh my God. All right, well, here we go. Here we are. All right, so while you're cooling down, you're gonna get your weights. These are gonna be all compound moves, but some of them are a little bit more leg focused than others. Woo! I'm gonna turn the music down just a notch for me. It's blowing me out. All right. Okay. Whew. There's sometimes you might want to use one weight, sometimes two. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you might just want to do the cardio. And you can be, okay, that's my workout. That was 15 minutes. So you can repeat that if you just want your cardio session. Come back on the strength. All right, these are going to be the same format. We have 6 moves. They're going to be back to back. 40 seconds now. 40 to 45, okay, with a 15-second recovery. So you can go heavier on the second or not. All right. The first one is going to be a row kick back. I'll show it to you first, and then you can pick your weights, okay? So it's row kick back, stand lateral raise. We did this as a bicep yesterday, and I really liked the move. But this is multi-part, so I don't want you just flailing around. You gotta nail each one. It's a bent over row kickback. You stand and do your lateral raise. Hinge, row kickback, arms down. So I don't want you to start your lateral raise as you come up because your weights would be too heavy, okay? I'm using 12s and my lateral raise might be single arm, okay? So you can choose accordingly. We're doing this with a rest and then again. Ready? They're not all this complicated. Feet apart. Here we go. Row kick back, stand, and then only when you stand are you doing your lateral raise. And you're coming down slow on the lateral raise. This is your strength portion of the workout, okay? So I'm going slow on the way down. Now I may not be able to do the whole set with 12s. Maybe I'm gonna be here, okay? But I'm feeling pretty good now. So then when I come up, I would just do the other side. You're a little in front of your shoulder. Come on, got 10 seconds left. You should go a little heavier here because rows can take heavy weight, okay? Kick back, not so much, but we're only doing one. Last one. I'm only gonna have time for the row kick back. Time, put them down. We're gonna repeat that one. Same weights, heavier or lighter. All right, we're gonna do it again. Whew. I'm gonna stick with my 12s because they were presenting quite a bit of challenge on the kick back and the lateral raise. Ready? Here we go. You know, you may only get a few reps in. I try on these compound moves to put exercises together that make sense, okay? So maybe a row and your lateral raise would maybe be the same weight, okay? The row, I feel, is just a setup. It's not like your back workout. It's more tricep and shoulder. Slow it down on that lateral raise, please. Come on. Remember, you're working your core. Slow on the way down. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put them down. Whew. All right, the next one, we're gonna rack your right arm up. Stays like this. We squat, curl press, keep the right arm racked the whole time. The right arm stays racked the whole time. Try a few before you pick up weight, please. This one's a little confusing. So we're racked, okay? We squat, curl press, bring that left arm down again. Okay, we're pressing up with both. I'm gonna try 15s here. Whew. All right, right arm is racked, and it's in front of your shoulder, not out here. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let me just do it from the front. 40 seconds, here we go. Keep that right arm racked. Remember, it's a curl press, it's not a snatch. So go a little heavier here. Typically, biceps and shoulders go nicely together, especially an overhead press. If you don't want to do the overhead press, just do the curl, okay? Just stop there and do the curl, okay? That would be your option on this one. Come on. And then we'll get the other arm. Eyeball that right arm, okay? Make sure that arm's not going out to the side. That will hurt your shoulder. Last one. Put the weight down. You should want to put the weight down. Whew. All right. Now we're going to do the other side. So you're going to rack the left arm, okay? You could tell yourself what to do. That's why I keep saying it. It reminds me what I'm doing so I don't start to do something else. Roll those shoulders back, rack it up. Here we go. Squat, curl, press. We might be moving at different paces. This is a heavy weight for me. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling my biceps, particularly in that isometric hold. Make sure you're not leaning back when you overhead press. And I'm trying to go deeper on my squat. Brace that core. Whew. Sorry for the deep breathing. Eyeball that left arm. This is your last one. Whew. Bring it down. Whew. Nice job. All right. 2 choices on this one. You can do a push-up, renegade row, okay? You can do the push-up on your knees, renegade row on your toes. If you have no interest in doing that, your alternative for chest and back would be, I'm gonna have my feet down because I want you to go heavy here. And I just want you to tuck the pelvis as if you're gonna do a crunch and keep it down. Chest fly, weights together, pull over. Remember, a pullover is not this, okay? A pullover is the same as a chest fly. You keep one angle in the elbow. You don't bend and straighten it, okay? If you have to visualize duct tape over your elbow in this position, not locked, okay? For the first round, I'm gonna do the push-up with the row. Second round, I'll do the chest fly. I'm just doing it that way to show it, so I can show both. But you can do whatever you want. It's your workout. All right. So it's a narrow push-up on dumbbells, more of like a tricep push-up, okay? Now, on your push-up, I don't want to see your butt there. I want to see you forward, okay? Or here, okay? I'm going to come here for the row. Ready? 40 seconds and go. 1 and 1. I'm going to stay knees. And it's a little harder when your hands are this narrow. When you do your row, try not to open up. You're just rowing. It's just a row. Sometimes I see the weight falling and slamming into the ground. No, you've got to be able to control that weight. Okay, you have 20 seconds to go. Keep your butt down. I love a tricep push-up. It hits the chest, the narrow part of the chest, like almost like a narrow chest press. Good. And last one. Ooh. All right. So decide if you want to do that one again. I'm just going to show the pullover. I'm going to stick with my 12s. Feet are down because I want you to go heavy to your heavy weight. All right. I'm just going to turn my camera. I want to make sure you guys can see me. All right, remember you get additional rest here for your strength. We're not going 10 seconds like before. All right, so grab your weights, push-up row, or chest fly, pull over. Ready? Tuck that pelvis under if you're with me, and also same thing if you're in that plank. Gotta have the abs in tight. I'm working with somebody right now on their push-ups for a military test. And push-ups are hard. And the only way to get better is just keep working on it, keep adding that volume. But we're doing a variety of push-ups to strengthen the area, and we're also doing a lot of weighted work to strengthen the front of the, or the middle of the chest versus the outer edge of the chest. You gotta kind of keep it balanced. And this is gonna be your last one. Ooh, really nice and slow on that pullover. Good, come on up. Whew. All right. While we're down here, we're gonna go glute bridge to skull crusher. Okay, on the first set, I'm gonna go 10s. I'm gonna try to challenge myself with 12s. On the second set, I will say, if you are somebody who likes to use one weight, you have one, make sure it's a heavy weight. Like if you use 8 pounds for single arm, don't use an 8 pound for your single weight. Use maybe a 15 or a 20, okay? Because it's a little easier. So make sure, here, let me just show you on the, if you're using one weight, bring your arms back a little bit so that the middle of the dumbbell comes to the top of the head, not the forehead. We're gonna be doing that with a moving glute bridge. I'm gonna take 10s for the first round, and I'm gonna have one weight in each hand. The elbows stay over the shoulders. I see all the time that they sway out to the side. Everything up. Now make sure your heels are in close to the glutes. Make sure you're not out here, okay? Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. I see this tension all the time. Here we go. Down, up. Now, I'm gonna try to go heavier next time because I'm starting to feel these 10s are pretty easy to start with. They get a little harder, but I wanna check my form and I wanna move at a good pace. So I'm going a little faster now than I would be going with the 12s. I'm not saying fast out of control when you got lighter weights, but you wanna kind of stay in a rhythm, okay? And good form always trumps everything. Woo. Finish your last one. Bring it in. Decide what you're gonna do with the next one. We're still moving the glute bridge. All right, I'm gonna go 12s. I don't know if I'll finish with 12s, but I'm sure gonna start with 12s. All right, ready? Whew. Everything up and go. I'm probably only going to get 6 reps. I will tell you that right now. When I go up in weight, I get less reps. That's how we get stronger. You know, if you have more time, this is kind of like a hybrid workout. But if you have more time, maybe repeat these 3 times each. That would be a good strength session. Ooh, 15 seconds. I'm going to muscle failure, so I'm really slowing down. Last one. And bring it in. Oh, I was shaking so much on that one, but I'm happy I did it. All right, we're coming up. We only have 2 moves left. And this one's gonna be, it'll get your heart rate up. It's a squat press with 2 bicep curls. So you're gonna curl for 2. Oh, I need a stretch after that. Hold on. You can stretch out those triceps too. Whew. It was a double whammy if you did the push-up. All right. So 2 hammers. Hold the second one up. Squat, press, return down. That's another one. You have to think a little bit. Squat, press, return down, reset, and restart. All right, you could use one weight too. I'm going 10s. My shoulders are fried right now. But again, you always have that opportunity to go heavier. What I'm more concerned with, the squat press is going to get me. All right, here we go. Curl, hold it up. Squat, press, return. Hold the second curl up and then step. We can do it together. I'm trying to keep a good pace for you. Hold it up, step, push. If you don't want to do the press, you don't have to. If you can't go overhead, maybe you can do a front raise. Hold it. We're going to do one more all the way through. So you can maybe just hold the weights here. and not do the press. Or you can do a single arm press. And time. All right, put them down. I felt like I could have gone heavier for that one, so I'm gonna go heavier. All right. Whew. Oh, not those. I almost picked up 15s. I didn't want to go that heavy. I'm gonna start on this side now. All right, ready? 2 curls, hold it up. Yeah, definitely better. I'm not looking for you to rush your curls either. Focus on that eccentric contraction. Go slow on the way down. That'll help you build a little more muscle no matter what size weight you have. I'm teaching a senior strength class today. I'm subbing. And I'm going to put together a pretty aggressive routine. And I'm going to combine it with bar. We have one more because they use a chair, but we don't sit in the chair and bring it down. Yeah, we don't sit. We stand, but they can sit if they want to. And some exercises are harder if you sit. I would say if you're going to do a shoulder press, it's harder seated than standing because you don't have your legs. So I can't wait teaching that later this morning. Ooh, they challenge me, get me out of my comfort zone. All right, you got to always find ways to challenge yourself for all the demographics out there, all the groups that need you, right? On whatever level that is, whether it's your kids, trying to do better, grandkids, whatever job you're in. All right, we're gonna go one weight, feet on a railroad track, rear lunge. Whatever leg you go back with, it doesn't matter. We're twisting to the knee that's forward. More traditional rear lunge. If you don't want to step back a lot, if your knees are bothering you, do a little step back, okay? Just do a little step. You're still gonna get that uneven load, okay? I'm gonna take 115. This is another whammy for the biceps because you're holding a bicep curl, right? So the weight's not up here. It's just down a little bit. Ready? Here we go. But what I do want you to do is go slow and find that uneven load before you twist. And when you twist, you're twisting from your center. Your head kind of follows it. Whew. Standing core for the win. I find my standing core work is harder than being on the floor, for sure. Well, I shouldn't say that. Some of the moves are harder. I could do probably 1,000,000 crunches, but give me a standing windmill with a dumbbell and it's very hard. Last one, put it down. See how that weight felt. If your biceps need a stretch, take it. We're gonna come back. This is a nice one you can do. You can even just hold a Pilates ball and hold tension. Okay, I'm doing that with my seniors today. All right, ready? One more time. You do it again. All right, abs tight. I'm gonna start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can alternate what side you start with. I just started on my less balanced side. You typically, there it is. Your body will pick which side is more comfortable, always, because the body is smart. So I have to really think a little bit harder and focus a little more when I go back with my left leg. I have tendonitis in my right ankle, so that adds to it. But by doing these, you strengthen all those accessory muscles, so that's a good thing. Give me one more. Ooh, my biceps are burning. And time. Ooh, little isometric bicep. All right. You know, you might want to cool down and be on your merry way. We have core. So this is a 3-part workout meant to be done all at once, or you can break it apart. But I'd like to stretch everything out we worked. So let's stretch. This is a jazzed up version of this song. Bring it up and then halo all the way around. Go back to that side. Other side. Hold that lateral stretch. And then if you want, take it around. Go back. Come back up. Open up the chest. Let's stretch out the calf while we're doing it. Press that back heel down. Arms up. Draw the shoulders down and puff the chest open. I've been doing this stretch a lot in my classes because this undoes this, where we are all day on our phone, laptop, iPad, driving. Release it, shake it out, go to the other side. Get your legs and then open up. I should have said it on the other side, but if you want to make it like a little humble warrior, you can do that. But I don't want this to happen. I want you to keep that open chest. All right, I'm going to do it quickly on the other side. All right, you should be stretched out. If your triceps need an extra stretch, we are going to come down to the floor. I'm turning the page. We just have a few minutes of abs. It's not a big deal. All right. If you have one dumbbell, we're going to be using it and a set of light for one move, but you don't have to use dumbbells for this if you don't want to. I love this song, but I'm not loving this version of it. All right, the first one is a Pilates roll-up. You're like, oh, Pilates roll-up, but it will set you up for everything we have to do. So feet apart, I like to flex my feet. I'm gonna hold my arms here. Now this is my variation, the way I was trained to do a roll-up. So I'm gonna start with a spine stretch forward. I'm not looking to touch my toes. I'm gonna take my eyes to my belly button and come up and restack. Do that again. Big exhale, inhale to come up. Hold it here, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. If you can, if you can't go past here, just go to that point. Bring your arms back, bring your arms up, nod the chin to look at your toes and pause, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then stack, spine stretch. Go at your own pace, that's the move for 40 seconds. Here we go. So we're gonna spine stretch. You may have already started, that's fine. Now you don't wanna linger with your arms down. You're just kind of flowing. And you're gonna go only as far as you can on that roll up, okay? Shoulders down away from the ears. Now we're not doing these twice. We're only doing each move one time. But this helps you, keep going. This little routine here, this chin nod, helps you so that when you do other things as we progress, you're not lifting your head like this. You're curling and rolling. Finish with your beautiful spine stretch forward and come up. Good. All right. We're going to do a pull-up, a pullover to a leg lower. I'm just going to use one 10-pound weight. Okay, I'm not looking to, this isn't my heavy lift, okay? This is just adding a little, and you don't have to use a weight. So I'm going to have everything up. My lower back is pressing into the mat. It's not here, okay? Legs are straight. Try to straighten your knees, okay? I'm going to do a single leg drop with a pullover, okay? If you want to lower both legs, you can. I might sometimes, but you want to make sure your back doesn't arch. When you bring your weight up, you can go whenever you're ready. When you bring your weight up, don't bring it here, okay? It's just a pullover. If you want to add a little crunch, you can. Why not? There's energy in both legs. Head is down for the pullover. This will also really help if you can't go heavy in weights or pullover. This is a great one to do because you get the benefit in your shoulder. You're working your lats. Last one. Woo. Bring it up. All right. This one you're going to take 2 light weights. I'm going to take 8s, but you don't have to. You can just do it without weight. It's a narrow press. So you're here and with a bicycle. Head can be up or down. My right arm goes up, my left leg goes out. Here's my head up. It's not quick. It's not this, okay? It's slow. You can put your head down, but it's great for the chest, okay? And it's great for the abs. So you can do some with the head up, some with the head down. Ready? Let's do it together so we know the timing. Okay, head up, curl the chin. Okay, arms here, floating off. I'm gonna take my right arm up while my left leg pushes away and switch. It's almost like a dead bug. So you can be here. And then you can be here. Remember, be careful when you bring your head up. And if your neck fatigues, just put it down, okay? And the more you have your curl, the stronger those muscles will get. Your elbow is kissing the rib cage. One knee in, one knee out. Last one. And bring it up. Whew. All right. We're going to take one weight. I'm going to take it 10, maybe I'll go switch to an 8. This is the move. It's a weighted sprinter sit-up. So you're going to have your legs straight out. Your abs are tight. And we're going to bring that weight in front of our shin. But more importantly, we're driving the knee in, okay? If you don't want to go all the way down, just go partial like we did with the roll-up. That's why we did the roll-up first, okay? So I'm going to roll. It's not quick. Now, I am choosing to just roll to my shoulder blades. If you want to roll all the way down, you can. What I will say, keep going. When the weight is here, close to your chest like we have it, it's harder to sit up. If you need that little momentum with the pullover to get you up, take it. Don't use it as a crutch though, but it will help you be able to roll up with a weight close to your chest. That weight is practically on top of your chest. It's not here. That's going to make it easier. If you need it there, take it. But if you're looking to challenge, keep it in tight. This is your last one. Whew. All right. Okay. We're going to a side plank. We have a side plank for 30 seconds each side, and then one more move on our back. Aren't you amazed we don't have a plank? Maybe we should throw in a plank. All right. So you're going to be on your elbow, under shoulder, in a side plank or a knee side plank with your leg up or down. Okay? That's your option. I'm not a big fan of staggered, but if you like it, do it. Okay? I'm going to stack and hold. I'm going to take this arm and I'm circling it. My hips are not moving. If you don't like that circle, you can just reach. Okay, I kind of like the circle. You can go in both directions, but we're just holding our hips. Okay? Hold your next one up. The arm stays up, and we're gonna go up for 8. Hips, lift. 4, arm is straight. 5, 6, keep your low abs tight. Last one, bring it down. You should have felt the underside oblique, but you need your lower abs. Right to the other side. Up on that elbow, make sure you're not here. All right, circle. Just another good mobility drill. Woo. I wouldn't lie to you. It's cheesy. Now you can go the other way. You have to bend the arm at the bottom, but I do like this kind of circular motion. See how far you can reach that arm away. Right there. Good. Now hold. Next time that arm comes up, hold it there and go lift. 7, 6, arm up. 4, lower abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. I should have noted on that one, if you're having trouble with that one, check your form. Your feet are in the same line as your elbow. It's not a V up where we're on our back pocket, okay? So sometimes that can really mess you up. All right, I'll give you a choice. You can do this move with me, or maybe you hold an elbow plank for 40 seconds or a high plank. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. All right, we're gonna reach and touch. Hollow, reach both legs, or maybe one. Okay, reach. If you want, you can tuck. That's your other option, or hold an elbow plank. So maybe you want to be right here. Okay, maybe you want to go one knee. You can go that way. Really, there's so many options here. Or you can hold hollow and bring one at a time. Okay? Finish. You can tuck. I like to hold that tuck. Time. Woo! All right. Let's come into a 90-90 stretch. Excellent job today, by the way. All right. So you have a 90-degree angle. I'm going to gently press my knee down. Just pick one leg to take forward. Hold it there. That may be enough of a stretch for you. If it's not, come down in front of that shin. You might be a little bit more over the knee. That's fine. If your hips are tight, tight, tight like mine, you're going to be somewhere in between there. Whew. Come on up. Whew. Take your fingertips to your temples and hinge and unhinge, okay? But only hinge where your head stays on top, okay? This is a great mobility drill. I'm just gonna do a couple more, but what you don't wanna do is crunch. I'm pretty limited here, okay, because my hips are tight. But it usually gets better and better with each one. There's loads of things you can do to add on to it, but we're not doing that today. All right, this foot, lift it up, bring it in front and stretch. Bring it back. Put it down. Do it again. Open it up one more time. Good. Go to the other side. You can take your hands back to switch or bring them in front. You should be on the other side now. Okay, I'm going to move back so you can see me. Whew. Now, first level, just maybe press that knee down. See how you feel. And I'm going to give you an option if you found lifting that leg a lot. I should have shown it before. Come forward whenever you're ready, okay? This is my extremely tight side. I'm going to hang out here a little more. And then I'm going to come down over my knee, because that's where I'm at right now. This was a record week for me in terms of how many classes and clients I saw. Bye. Have a great weekend. And I'll send you that recording. Yesterday I did a kickboxing pyramid. I'm going to probably post it. And come on up. All right. Hold it here. Lift this leg and bring it forward. Now, if you don't like that, lift your knee and then lift your toe. That will train you to get that whole leg up. Okay, but you can bring it up. It's definitely tighter for me. On this side, we have two more just like that, or you can go knee and alternating foot. Come on, one more. Hold. Good. Come on over to all fours. Little cat and cow. I've been loving all on the elbows because I feel like it gets deeper into my lower back, which has been very tight. So you can be on your hands or on your elbows. Good. We're going to come up. We're going to rock back into our heels and stand. Take a big inhale, forward fold to get those hammies. Give me a half lift and stretch and fold. Half lift. Hands can be above the knees here, forward fold. And then roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big shoulder roll, big arm circle, and you are done. Whew. Excellent job. So we got core at the end there. You can do that however you want. All at once, you can do just the maybe cardio and core, fast forward it. I will be sure to post that and make sure it's in the notes. So have a great day. Remember to relax and trust the process. Have a great rest of your day.